Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Nuke coming to you live with another episode of Day Trading with Nuke. And as you notice, camera's a little bit closer. Some things are changing. Got some of the new parts in today for the computer. They're back there. But anyway, got a new mic stand, new camera stand, and all. I'm still working all that out. But I did put it together to help get a few things off the desk for the computer build that's going to start taking place tomorrow afternoon. And with that being said, guys, so I hope this works out. I hope it's actually recording this time. And let me go ahead and get into the daily recap with you guys. I'm going to try and keep it under 15 minutes. I'm going to start out. I'm going to just tell you what I did for the one trade that I took. And, well, I took 3 trades, but it just wasn't the greatest. I started out, I took my first trade by accident. Yeah, that's right, accident. I had my hands over the keys, and how the hell you can make an accidental purchase when you have 2 hands needed, but I did it. Just wasn't my day, guys. I was off. So I started off, I fat fingered it, and I jumped into a trade long here. Was sitting there watching it and had no intention. So I watched it for a second in case it turned around on me. And it didn't. It went south. And when it got to the line here, I was afraid it was going to break. I should have just stayed in it. I would have come out green, and pretty well green, if I had stayed in it. It's just I wasn't feeling it. I accidentally hit the button. And then so right after I got out and it was broke a little bit lower here, I thought for sure, we had just had a minor break of this trend line. So I re-shorted it, intentionally shorting it this time, and it went up. So that was 2 red trades right off the bat. And then after it came up here, it tested the voodoo line, broke through, which the voodoo line ended up being right at the daily pre-market low. It broke through, and I took a quick short on it as I thought it was going to bounce all the way down to here, which would have not covered my whole losses, but would have been enough to make a nice little gain. And as soon as it started to turn green on me, the SPY was going with it as well, so I thought it was going to keep going, and it didn't. So as soon as it turned around and started going back on me, I exited for a small profit. And then that was it. But I seen this setup here, this lower high, and man, I was wanting to take it, but these 2 losses right here, they really they just kind of had me by the ass. I couldn't get out from in front of myself. So I seen it was setting up even right here, and then it went down, and we were talking about something in chat, and it came back up. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to get in on this. And it rejected, perfect, nearly to the penny. And it started to come down, and I was like, yeah, look, it's going to go back down. And I was thinking, all right, it's going to, nope, it just kept going. I was like, fuck, I missed my entry point. I knew that was my entry point, and I missed it. But it's okay. And then you see it rejected off of this one. So the trend lines were nearly perfect. And then what happened here? Look at this. This is very close to a textbook wedge. And then here, it gets out of the wedge a little bit, but back in, but look where it rejects. Right off that wedge. And then it broke out, comes back to that line, right? So beautiful charting, just it wasn't my day to see it, guys. I was blind. I wasn't looking at it like I should have been, but damn, just you don't know what you don't know. And today was one of those days where I just apparently didn't know. Another thing I want you guys to pay attention to, look at how well this thing respects my Fibonacci breakdowns, okay? Each one of these purple lines, each one of these green lines, each one of those is going to be a Fibonacci extension. And I'll try and get some more educational materials out to y'all this weekend on just what the Fibonacci is and like how my charting specifically is set up to do this. If it wasn't for the Fibonacci, guys, I probably would already be away from Thinkorswim charting. But having those scripts in there has definitely made it worth sticking with. All right, well, that was NVIDIA, and we're going to go ahead and go back to Apple, see what Apple did. Apple just had really tanked this morning. I couldn't get a good read on setting up my support and resistance lines, but what I want to show you guys, all in all, is right, let's do this again. I preach this all the time that stocks usually have a range of the pre-market high to the pre-market low. If they break out of that pre-market low or high, they'll go down 100% or up 100%, which would be up here. Now, that being said, this one didn't hit it. It only hit 80% of the 100, but look at it, to the penny. And then it has this resistance point here, right at the voodoo line. I mean, just bam, ultimate respect. And then it continues down. Yeah, it broke through the pre-market low, hits the first Fibonacci above that or below that, rebounds, retests that pre-market low, comes down. And you know what? In hindsight, I should have, if I didn't see anything else on Apple, I should have seen this setting up. You know, I should have seen this setting up, and then I could have took it for $1 to $2 profit, but I didn't. Just wasn't my day, guys. You see, and it rejects, it comes back up, but look how close these rejections are, and look at where this wick comes down to. We're talking to the penny, guys, on a stock that's moving dollars in a day. So hopefully I'll have better quality video set up soon, because I know when I was looking at the recap video from your end the other day, this wasn't as bright as I would have liked it. But just look at how it's respecting these fibs to the penny. And remember, I don't touch anything. The computer draws it out for me. And the drawing is done with only the pre-market data 2 minutes after the close of the day to 2 minutes before the open of the day. Is what it draws off of. But I mean, just banging. I just wasn't on my game today. So thank God my computer work is up to speed, but I was absent. It's okay, guys. You can't win every day. Oop, it's not GB, it's FB. Facebook. Did anybody get some of the Facebook? I didn't get none of the Facebook. But Facebook, if we take this and shrink it down, we were up by a little more than 20% off of the bottom of the pre-market low. We retested the pre-market high, came up here to about 80% in the 100, and then it drops back down, retested the voodoo line. And then what does it do? Look at this. Bam. Picture perfect test of the 100. Didn't have the guts to it yet. Retested it 2-3 more times before it finally broke, dropped back down. And then what does it do? It comes up to 200% above. Let's look at that a little bit closer breakdown, and we're not going to comment on it a lot. We're just going to go through it. I want you to see these Fibonacci respects. Fibonacci respect. Fibonacci respect. Respect the fibs, guys. Look at that voodoo line. Respect the voodoo line. Look at that. Trend lines. Dude, once y'all get this stuff dialed in, the rest is on you, right? At this point, it's all emotional. You can see the charting is taking care of itself, but the charts can only do so much, it can't do it for you. And today wasn't my day, man. I wasn't on game. I don't know if it was a spy, the emotions, what, but I wasn't doing my damn thing. But look at this, man. To the flipping penny. To the penny. 200% extension. That was really good. Facebook, great range of motion today. Glad that was on my watch list. AMD, let's talk about my devil darling. My devil darling. Oh my God, she was choppy this morning. Just ugly. She was ugly to me. All right, but we had a pre-market high, our pre-market low, and it only got about 20% below that, and then about 20% above that. Nothing wrong. Let me show you a little secret, guys. We're going to zoom in a little closer. Whoop, not that close. All right. If we take this, whoop, 20, I think it's like 22.8% here. And then this would be like 22.8% there. And then we add another 5 or 10%. Guess what? That's 50, right? 20, let's call it 22, 25, and 25, right? That's 50. Remember, one of the things I mentioned also is that some of these stocks tend to go, if they don't go all the way to the 100, they like to stop at that 50% mark. And you're going to say, well, it didn't go here. Yeah, but you also had this little bit below. So you take the little bit below, move the entire range up by 1 Fibonacci line, right? It would have made this part here place over to here, and that would have been almost perfectly at 50% above. All right, next up is going to be Baba. Baba. Ladies, don't let your traders grow up and trade Baba. All right, what do we want to see with Baba? Well, I didn't have the greatest trend lines on it, but look at this Fibonacci. I mean, the Fibonacci was on point. It takes and goes from the pre-market low down to 100% below, rejects perfectly, comes up, retests the pre-market low, comes down 50%, comes back up to retest it. Look how it stops at it. Breaks a little above, comes back to it. Breaks a little above, comes back to it. And then it plays this, quit teasing me, Gonzo. And then it comes back down to the pre-market low. I wasn't on my game, but my charting was on point. Thank God I didn't have to be involved in it. Oh, man. What about Caterpillar? Caterpillar. Yeah, Caterpillar has not had the movement lately that we were seeing a while back, but check this out. I knew it was going to be the day for it. Pre-market high to pre-market low, bam, 100% below, 200% below, 300% below. That's some movement, guys. If you were able to get in on this, let's just give up that first run. You take this second run here when it's set in this lower high. If you got from there to the 300%, you were able to capture $2.25 easily. And let's say you made that one, and then you caught this, you missed the bounce, you catch the second bounce, and now you see this higher low set in. Let's say you start from there, and you're able to ride it up to the pre-market low, skipping this part where we, capped out and then came back. Let's just say we got stupid, we got out, and then we did it here. That's 212. Guys, that's nearly $4.50 of market capture on one stock. You can take minimal shares and make yourself some good money with this. All right. That being said, hope you love the hat. Hope you love the commentary. Hope you love what I've got going on. Leave me some feedback below. Let me know I'm doing a good job, guys. Or if you think I suck, tell me I suck. Probably not going to listen to you, but, free will and everything. Anywho, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget, tomorrow is going to be Friday, of which, 11 to 12 Pacific Standard Time, which is going to be 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be doing the free mentor sessions for y'all getting me above 250 subscribers. Those mentor sessions are going to be 2 to 3 p.m. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all this weekend. So hope to see you guys there. Tune in. The link is in the description below the video about the recap. So jump up in there and grab it. All right, guys, we'll see you soon.